some tips on how to make the best spinner more effective. Um, One thing you need to figure out is what exactly are the keywords and key phrases. Um, for instance, given away here is a key phrase, whereas are, not, these are keywords. Um, so if you were to do a synonym for given away, this is the way you would do it. You would highlight, let's see if this works, given away, and you will see words or phrases that relate to key given away. Given away, distributed, and the way you make sure that you are choosing the right synonym is by looking at this section here um, at the bottom, or the middle part here. So read the sentence. As you can imagine, grants are not given away. Grants are not distributed, given away for free, distributed for free. You could even add your own key phrases like handed out, um, um, provided. So once you have um, the key phrases for this, then you go to this one is indiscriminately is a key word. So go the way I do this is use this arrow key. So it will highlight indiscriminately, and here are already some keywords chosen from the previous syntax. Indiscriminately, haphazardly, aimlessly, at random, arbitrarily. Um, you could even add things like without much thought. So that makes sense. As you can imagine, grants are not given away without much thought or arbitrarily. Get this? So one thing to be understood is just because these all these key words relate to money grants, they're not the same. For instance, grants, awards, and scholarships um, are are very different. So grants are free money, awards are also free money, scholarships could be money, but this is scholarships is mostly for educational purposes. So in this context, it may not be scholarships. Um, yes, we can actually choose funding, federal grants, um, government grants. Um, it's not subsidies. Subsidies are money given away to purchase something uh, at a lower price. Brings, renders, facilities. So all this doesn't make sense here. Okay. From. Um, yeah, from the government. So from the is a key phrase. Through the, via the, by the. It could also be from your federal government, which means the U.S. in this case. With the, on the, all these don't make sense. From the federal government. Again, federal government could be, it's not, federal government is not state government. It's not, yeah, lawmakers could work. Uh, not necessarily. Um, so Government, yes. Um, United States government, national government, because federal government is the national government. Um, are from the governments are. So you can actually have synonyms for are actually, are generally, are typically, happen to be, really are. It's another way to make this article more unique, even by using a simple word like are. Tend to be, are undoubtedly. Um, Hit this arrow key again once you have enough words there. Authorized, sanctioned, certified, official, accredited. So certified, um, possibly not official. That doesn't make sense. Grants from the federal government are official and appropriated. That doesn't make sense. Are not accredited is usually for educational purposes, whether a university or a college is accredited by somebody. So that doesn't maybe approved. Government are approved. Um, Authorized. Authorized we already have. Um, let's see if there are more. Endorsed. Are are granted. Maybe yes. Granted. And authorized and additionally, as well as, and in addition, appropriated. I don't know what apted, positioned. I don't know what these words mean, but appropriated or uh, you might even want to do a synonym because I don't know what other words could be appropriated. A synonym for appropriated. I'm just gonna do a Google search. So let's do here. Google synonyms for appropriated. Up, hold on. Appropriate. Okay. Let's see what the. Well, we can go to the thesaurus and see what synonyms exist. Hmm. A lot of these don't make sense. Tailor-made, well-suited, desired. I think it's appropriated. Let's see if we get a different synonym for appropriated. Yeah, this makes more sense. Allotted, budgeted, dispersed, earmarked. So those could make sense. Um, so you have to get some background on these keywords and maybe do additional research on thesaurus. So appropriated could be allotted, uh, apportioned, budgeted, earmarked. This should be enough. Through, by means of, through, uh, appropriated, through, not from, by way of, as a result of, by simply, the aid of, bills. So bills could be, in this case, it's not bills related to expenses, charges related to law. So it would be monthly power bills. Let's see. No. So it doesn't have it here, so you might have to write it yourself. Laws, regulations, government, rules and regulations, meant laws. So I'm making a lot of these up, but when you say bills, it also means laws and regulations. So could be government rules and regulations. So you get a sense of some of the antonyms or synonyms that I'm using here. Passed, agreed, through bills passed by Congress, agreed, accepted, um approved, um, or voted, because Congress votes, voted, uh, sanction, by, through, um, passed, bills passed from. So Congress, in this sense, is the U.S. government, um, the executive, not the executive, the legislative arm of the U.S. government are elected representatives. The legislatures are lawmakers, the nation's lawmakers, and additionally, and as well as, along with. So you have to read again this sentence: authorized and appropriate through bills passed by Congress, and not, maybe not along with, and additionally, and in addition, um, plus, um, and furthermore. Furthermore, I just saw furthermore. Furthermore, and moreover, because you do need this president's signature. Signed, not finalized, inked maybe. Signed, not fixed, inked, or and approved, meaning he has to approve. Approval requires signature. Signed, inked, approved, um, endorsed. Um, by the, so that's a phrase, by the, approved, signed by the, signed from the president. I guess from the might work here. From the, by me, so all this doesn't work. As a result of, within the, based on, from your, near the, okay. All this didn't work. Um, president. Chief Executive, U.S. President, American President. Okay, now let's go to the second one. The grant authority varies widely among agencies. The grant, the the actual could be the particular, this, it all fits. This grant authority. Typically, it could say all the grant authority, or typically all this works here. Grant, again, no scholarship. Grant, award, fund, all the grants, all the grants. So plural doesn't work. Could be grant making authority, federal grant, uh, government funding is also some type of a grant. All the funding, okay, the funding could work. Authority is power, not expert. Authority is power, not specialist. Authority is the power. Power, capacity, also uh, grant, not, maybe not capacity, sorry. So authority, what do we have so far? Authority, power. So the grant power, maybe not just power. It could be power to approve. Power to approve uh, varies. So let's go to varies, differs, may differ, can vary, ranges, widely, broadly, extensively, greatly. We can do greatly. So do as many words as possible, at least 6, 7, because we are looking for um, minimum 12 to 15 articles, spin articles, largely, among, between, amid, with, not with, amongst. Um, okay. Agencies, not companies. Uh, agencies are government bodies, so organizations may be firms, not um bureaus, maybe, because that signifies a government institutions. Maybe institution among, maybe write down government institutions. Government institutions. So even SBA, we can use Small Business Administration. Uh, has, possesses, contains, seems to have, may have. So it all SBA may have authority, not recognition, power. Of course, I don't know what happened here. Uh, authority. Let's see. Just authority. Um, to make, to provide, to provide, to okay. Power to make, to provide, to offer, uh, to give out. So these are words I'm making up. SBA has power to offer, to give out grants. Again, it's not scholarships, funding, federal grants, government grants. It's not loans. Loans you need to pay back, grants you don't. To to let's leave to non-profit, uh, non so non non non-profits, plural, non-profits, and also in addition, this is good, and then additionally, uh, academic, educative, maybe educative could work. Uh, training or learning, maybe educate, learning. Uh, okay, that should be fine. Organizations, institutions, firms. Yeah, firms, establishments, associations. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. In many, in several, in various, in a lot, in numerous, in lots of. So I'm still looking at this sentence. Educational organizations in many, uh, of its counseling, of its, of their, of the, could work. Many in the, in the counseling, guidance, advising, counseling with double L, counseling, okay, and additionally, and in addition, as well as, along with, together with, coaching, teaching, learning, mentoring. This is all good. Programs, packages, maybe, programs, training, services, systems, could possibly work. Training solutions, training strategies, training, okay, But, however, nevertheless, on the other hand, uh, does not have, doesn't have, does not possess, has no uh, authority, power, authority, power of authority, authority, let's see, or maybe control to make, to give out, to offer, to give out uh, grants. Again, no scholarships, funding, federal grants, government grants. To let's leave two, small businesses, small companies, small business owners, small establishments, small business, your small business. Okay, I hope this makes it a little more clear.